Hello Sagittarius, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to do a general reading for you for the week of August 28th through September 3rd. But before we get started, I just want to make a quick announcement. From August 8th until September 8th, I'm offering 20% off 30 and 60-minute readings. If you're interested, please go in the link in the description below, go to my website and fill out the contact form and tell me what you're interested in. 30-minute, 60-minute, and also tell me your time zone. I read during the day or the evening, doesn't matter. Especially I have European clients, so for me it's my PM. Anyways, go ahead and let me know what you're interested. I'll send you an invoice through PayPal when you make your decision, and then you'll get your 20% off. If you do book through my website, it's not a big deal, but I will just refund you the difference, okay? It's not a big deal. So that's a 20% savings. And the reason is my birthday is September 8th. So I was going to make it 20% off for the entire month of September. But if you've been watching my channel, you know I sold my home. And I sold it in like 36 hours. So I am now moving the entire second half of September. So I'm opening it up from August 8th until September 8th. Yes, I am reading on my birthday. I have, as of right now, I have 2 slots open on the 8th. And everything has been filling up pretty fast. So if you're interested, please reach out to me and I'll get you on the schedule. But after that, I'm not going to do it for the entire month of September. I'm going to try and do videos. But honestly, if I'm traveling and I'm really wiped out, I'm not going to do a video because I want to give you 110%. And if I'm exhausted, I don't have that kind of energy. I don't want to do a sloppy video. So it might be where I just take a break from everything until I get settled in the new place. So that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, Sagittarius. So remember, this is a general reading. So please take what resonates and leave the rest. And remember, my decks are pre-shuffled. So here we go. All right. Let's get some cards for the collective. What does the collective need to know? Sagittarius. All right, right off the bat, we've got 10 of Swords. We've got the Devil card. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. We have the 10 of Cups. We have the Star card. We have the 7 of Pentacles. I have, I like it. So we've got the Judgment card here for you. This is your opportunity. And your challenge is the Empress. Okay, so we've got some really good cards here for you. We've got a nice mix. All right, I've got a Court card. Let's see. Yep, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas. Okay, so let's go ahead and let me show you how I read so you can follow along. This is your recent past, your present, your near future. Down below is the advice and guidance from Spirit. This is your opportunity and this is your challenge. And I'll clarify as we go. So right off the bat, your recent past is the 10 of Swords. So this is also known as the card of ruin. So this is really something came to an end for you, but it is the suit of swords. So these are thoughts, words, and ideas. So maybe it's an idea you were working on that really never came to fruition, or it's something that just came to an end for you. I mean, this could even be part of a lawsuit is what I'm getting for some of you. Or maybe it's a divorce. Something came to an end that has to do with words. So that could be like a judgment, something like that. But whatever it is, this is as low as it's going to get for you. And now you can just put it to rest and you can start looking forward in your life. Then we have your present energy, and it's the Devil. In this deck, it's called the Liar. So in your present energy, there's something that is, I think, triggering you. It's either toxic people, toxic behavior in yourself. Maybe you've got addiction issues and something happened to just set you off and you've slipped back onto it. But I'm really getting it's toxic people, it's toxic behavior. For some of you, I even feel a sense of hopelessness is what you're feeling right now for something that happened. And it could even be tied into your recent past. But I'm just getting that, you know, maybe some people fell off the wagon or, and again, it could be something that was triggered by this incident, or it could be something that you've got toxic people around you. They set you off, or you're not the problem at all. It's the people that are around you. But there's something that is trying to block you. And blocking you by your addictive behavior, giving you a feeling of hopelessness, or by toxic people, right? They're saying shitty things that, you know, they don't know what they're talking about, but they're just out to hurt you in whatever reason, or, you know, they're just screwed up, right? And so they're lashing out at anybody that's around them. So that's the general feel for this, but I'm going to get some clarifiers to get some more information, but that's just kind of what they're showing me. It's like they're just showing me like toxic people throwing up their garbage on you, basically, just like throwing up their hatred or their anger or whatever issues they have. They're like spewing it verbally on you, you know? So that's kind of the image I know it's kind of ugly, but that's, you know, it's the devil. So that's the kind of image I'm getting from that. And then we have over here, your near future, we've got the Knight of Pentacles, and I'm just getting that, you know, you're really enjoying the ride now. I guess you went through all this and now you're just kind of moving along at your own pace, you know, like slow and steady wins the race kind of thing. And you're just really enjoying life, and you're taking it nice and slow, and you're savoring all the little details. And that's your present, or I'm sorry, that's your near future energy. And so let's go ahead and get some clarifiers for that. And remember, I do pre-shuffle my decks. Let's get this one over. You might hear my dog in the background. He sees a rabbit and he's really frustrated. He can't get to it. All right, so we've got the Three of Swords and we've got the Three of Cups. So we definitely have opposite energy here. Then we've got the Knight of Pentacles, which is also right here. We've got the King of Swords. We've got the Ace of Wands, a gift and blessing from the universe. And we've got the Knight of Cups. Interesting. Okay, so in your recent past, with what's come to an ending, I really feel that, you know, whatever it is that completely broke your heart, it was definitely a loss. You might have even betrayed your own conscience. Maybe you were the one that caused a breakup. I mean, I'm getting for a lot of you that it was a relationship. You know, I know it felt like a legal matter here, and that is still true for some of you, but I'm getting now also that it's part of a relationship. So maybe that is tied into a divorce or child custody or something like that. But I'm really getting that, you know, it's like you broke your heart and there is a loss, but for some of you, you're the one that broke your own heart, if that makes sense. And then over here, I have that, you know, you're able to go through all this and you're still able to come out on the other side. You're still able to tap into this exuberance, this celebration. And, you know, this also represents friendship. But I think that through the end, and this is a very fast progression, that, you know, you were able to grieve and get it out of you, and then now go back to really enjoying life again. But it's just a process you had to go through. And like I said, you know, this happens to everybody. Things come to an end, and that's good. Get rid of it. If it's not working for you, you know, for whatever reason, get rid of it, and you can start something new. And it's that new revitalized energy, which is what this is right here for you, this transition. And then with this devil energy, it's being clarified by the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Swords. And the Knight of Pentacles is also in your near future. So this is going to be a progression of energy going that way. And this is the slowest moving knight, and he is bringing you this potential in the material realm. Now, it's interesting because the devil can also talk about materialism. And I have no problem with, you know, being materialistic as long as you keep it in check. And what I mean by that is, you know what, if I want a new sheet set, I'm going to go get it. And are you going to call me materialistic? No. If I'm going to go out and I'm going to keep up with the Joneses and I'm going to buy a new car, I'm going to put a pool in because they did, I'm going to get this and get that and get this and get that. And that becomes a competition, and it's like that type of materialism. Okay, that is toxic, and that's part of what the devil represents, is that kind of materialism, right? It's like an empty materialism. But, you know, if there's something that you want, of course you're going to get it. I mean, you know, I'm a consumer. Everybody's a consumer, right? It's just how much do you consume, and, you know, when is enough, right? I mean, yeah, I'm all for capitalism, but Anyways, so, but materialism is part of what's tied in here, right? Because he's driving you to do something that might not be healthy for you. And so you've got this slow moving energy in this material realm, okay? So keep it in check. And then again, this is truth time too with this King of Swords energy. This is about you having that beautiful neutral position where you're able to take in all the facts, use your analytical skills, and really take a look at what is being presented before you. And that's how you can get away from a lot of the addiction issues and get away from any type of illusion that might be being presented to you, to get away from toxic people, is that you see through their bullshit, right? You see what they're doing to you, because I was shown a really ugly image of somebody that's really toxic, just spewing their toxicity on you. And so this allows you to really see through them. And I would say, you know, to be able to get away from them. I mean, he's slow moving, but when you see that coming, you know, he's sitting on the throne, but you have the ability to stand up and walk away. So when someone's doing that to you, I mean, I've had that done to me, and I'll say, you know what, I'll be right back. I've got to go, you know, the phone's ringing, even though it's not. I mean, whatever it is, just make an excuse to get away from those toxic people. There's no reason that you have to be on the receiving end of something like that, you know? Anyways, so we've got that energy, and you've got definitely the clarity of thought and vision. You've got the analytical skills. You're not clouded, but I think something happened emotionally. So for some of you that slipped back onto maybe some addiction issues, it's because this was so painful. But it's nothing you can't overcome, okay? It's nothing that you can't then turn around and then put an end to it. It's not like it's going to send you over into the deep end and you're down there for a long time. You're not vibing that dark, okay? So then over here in your near future with this Knight of Pentacles that seems to be carrying over, you're really just enjoying this journey. You're enjoying your walk through life. You're looking at things slowly and methodically, and you're really just kind of enjoying it. You're enjoying that pace, you know? And it's being clarified by the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Cups. And so you've got these two knights here, and the knights can be extreme. They can be good and bad, right? They've got both inside them. And I'm not getting anything bad from any of these knights, right? There's another Knight of Pentacles here. What I'm getting is that, you know, this is the universe giving you a gift and blessing, and they're giving you a potential to take action and pursue what you're passionate about, whether it's a relationship, a career, education, friendship, family, getting a new pet, whatever it is that you are trying to bring in, that it's definitely giving you this opportunity. You've been through a lot, and now they want to help you achieve something in a positive realm. This is also your heart and your intuition lining up. He's bringing you this potential, this opportunity for love, for beauty, for your intuition, for you to really, I'm also getting for some of you, this is also about you creating a more artistic life for yourself, you know, to really be able to appreciate the beauty in the world and to express your beauty into the world by creating art, whether it's going to be literal art or music or writing or, finger painting. I mean, it could be whatever, doing bonsai, you know, whatever it is, it's about you creating some beautiful expression, right? And it's coming from your heart. So that's what I have for your near future. It's a stark contrast from what you went through over here. But like I said, once you go down, and then here you're kind of wallowing in something, but here then you go up. And so and this is just a weekly reading. So this is just a matter of, you know, these ups and downs of life. Okay, so that being said, that is your overall energy. Now let's look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. We have this beautiful 10 of Cups energy. This is beautiful, happy family and joy. Okay, like I said, they really want you to be happy. And then we have the Star. This is really about you reaching for the stars, leaving a legacy, and, you know, really putting yourself out there on a global level. Or it could even be local. But I mean, this is like you being big, right? This is who people sing songs after, or people that are legends like that. And you have the potential of doing that. This is you really tapping into that beautiful energy. And then we've got the 7 of Pentacles, and a lot of choices are going to be presented to you. And it's really important that you take your time and you go slow and you really think about what it is that you're doing. And you're already doing that up here with this King of Pentacles energy twice. So, and like I said, you're really enjoying what you're doing. You're slow, you're methodical, you're plodding along. So do that when you have all these choices presented to you. Really take a look at everything, because when you choose one door, all the other doors close. And so, will they ever come back? Who knows, right? Next time this card comes up, there could be different choices that are being presented to you. You're always going to have choices, but the key is to go slow, choose correctly for yourself as best you can, and then just know the other doors are going to close, okay? So the Spirit is saying you've got a lot going for you. Beautiful, happy family. You're reaching for the stars. These are things that legends are made of, and you have a lot of choices before you. So let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. All right. So we've got the Nine of Swords. We've got the Fool. We've got the Four of Pentacles. We've got the Two of Wands. Oh, I love it. We have the Ten of Cups, and now it's here twice, this beautiful, happy, joyous family. So, and then we've got the Two of Swords. So it's like if you didn't hear it the first time, Spirit is making sure you heard it again. The emphasis for you is to have a beautiful, happy, joyous family. Whatever the definition of family is for you, it's really for you to go out there and be happy. So this Ten of Cups is being clarified by the Nine of Swords and the Fool. So again, this is about you choosing love over fear. This is the kind of fear where it's guilt and anguish and anxiety that's keeping you up at night. It's things that are in your head. So maybe you're playing something over and over in your head and it's keeping you up at night, but it's fear-based. This is swords, thoughts, words, and ideas. It is definitely fear-based. And it might be real, it might not. For the most part, it's not real. These are just things that you're kind of making up and that you're creating, right? It could be negative thinking, it could be circular thinking, and you're just playing over and over and over and over, when really you just need to let it go. It's not as big of a deal as you're making it out to be. And then you've got the Fool, so you're getting ready to start this beautiful journey, right? And the advice and guidance, they want you to start this beautiful new journey. And to be able to go out there and have a good time, take that leap of faith, right? Have that spontaneity, get that spring in your step. And that will help get you away from the fear. It's almost like, fear and then love, right? Choose love every time. And then we've got this beautiful Star card, this hope, this inspiration, this being a legend, reaching for the stars. And it's being clarified by the Four of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. So for you to be able to really reach for the stars, you can't be controlling, okay? This is coming in for a lot of signs this particular month, is that you don't want to be so controlling, because you're preventing change from happening. You're preventing yourself from growing and elevating in status. So it's like you're holding on to the old self. You really need to be open to change. The other card that's here is the Two of Wands, and this is really talking about you clarifying your intention. What is it that you want to create in this world? Which is so appropriate for the star. You want to reach for the star. So what is it that you want to create? What type of legacy do you want to leave to your friends, your family, and the world around you, right? What is it that you want? And again, you've got two staffs here, so it's like he's walking through a portal to create the new version of self. And he's holding the world in his hand. So really think about what it is that you want to create, and something that it's in alignment with your heart and your mind, okay? So this is part of the advice and guidance around that. And then as far as the choices go, you have so many choices being presented to you. It's being clarified by, again, this beautiful, joyous, happy family, the Ten of Cups and the Two of Swords. And so what I'm getting here is that if you're at a stalemate, if you're having a problem making decisions, because remember, you've got a lot of choices ahead of you, that it's for you to really tap into your heart and, even close your eyes, which is what she's doing. She's blindfolded. She's got her arms over her heart, and tap into your intuition and say, what is it that I really want to do? Right? And that might be hard for a lot of you. And maybe you've got it where your heart is blocked because you were hurt up here. And so maybe your heart is a little numb, or it's still recovering, and it makes it difficult for you to make a decision and tap into that. Because look at, she's protecting her heart. Her arms are crossed over it. So maybe it's a matter of you really getting in touch with your intuition and making the decision that way. But again, if you're at a stalemate, sometimes that can be very difficult. But at the end of the day, it's really about you tapping into that happy family and joy. Spirit really wants you to be happy and to have that type of fulfillment, really, this wish fulfillment, right? So that's what is in the advice and guidance for you. So now let's look at your opportunity and your challenge. So your opportunity is the Judgment card. So a lot going on there. This is an opportunity for you to gain enlightenment, for you to wake up and get that clarity of thought, and also for you to rebirth yourself. There's a lot going on in that card. And then your challenge is the Empress. So your challenge is to tap into this beautiful, nurturing, motherly energy. This is that beautiful, divine feminine, feeling grounded, stable, secure, and just knowing that everything you touch really just, it's abundance. You touch something and it grows. You plant some seeds, they flourish. I mean, really, it's just that beautiful, loving energy, and she's got a huge heart. So we've got that for you. So when this Judgment card comes up, let me pull some clarifiers, and then I'm going to go on to that Judgment card. All right. So we've got, oh, how beautiful. We've got the Lover's card and the Magician. Wow, that's powerful. Oh, my God. And then for the Empress, we've got the Seven of Wands. And we've got the King of Cups. How beautiful and appropriate. Okay, so with this Judgment card, and you creating this brand new self, you're waking up and you're creating a brand new self. This Magician is the ultimate manifester, right? He is in charge of all the suits. The wands, the swords, the cups, the pentacles, everything is there. He's got the infinity sign over his head. He can really handle anything that comes his way. He's got this intense will to power, and he's going to make this manifestation happen. He's very intense. It's a conscious will to power. It's also being clarified by the Lover's card. So this could be a potential mate coming in for you. This could be a best friend. It could be a career. It's something where you're in alignment with your values and your beliefs. And it's like when there's 10 boxes and 9 are checked off, this is the person for you. Okay. I mean, they're literally coming in and checking all the boxes, and you can feel it when you interact with someone like that. You know when you're really connected with someone, right? You can close your eyes and tap into your intuition, but this is a major card, and this is really coming in for you. Okay. So you're able to manifest in this love or this career, whatever it is that you're trying to bring in. It could even be like a really serious friendship, right? Not a trifling one or a superficial one, but a very serious friendship too. So over the Judgment card, okay, this is really about you really recreating a version of you. You're creating it, you're bringing in what it is that you want, and it's something that's, I'm really getting, that's really tapped into your heart and your intuition, and it's going deep into your soul, especially for those of you that are really trying to bring in a love interest, a partner, right? It's really going into your soul, what's going to satisfy you with what you're looking for in a mate. So when this Judgment card comes up like that, you know, now is the time where you really need to get to know yourself and who you are right now, so you can make these smart decisions like what's happening over here. So you need to ask yourself, what are you really? Who are you? What brings you happiness? What do you love? What do you know? What is it that you're going after? What fuels your flight? What gets you going, right? What do you love? What do you covet? I already said what do you love. What do you covet? What is your secret or secrets? What is your madness? What is it that you chase, right? What is your song? I mean, I can tell you my song. If you had to sum up yourself in a few phrases or a sentence or two, what would it be? Mine is, I can't wait to move. I say it like 1,000 times a day. I cannot wait to move, and I really can't. I'm so excited my house sold. I can't wait to get the hell out of here. I can't handle heat and humidity, and I'm just done. So for me, that's my song. Someone can see me walking down the street, one of my neighbors, and the first thing they're going to think of, oh my God, she hates it here. She wants to move. And I love my neighbors. I have really good neighbors. But okay, I digress. What is your song? Okay. What is your strength of character? Okay, what is it? Do you know? And what is your weakness? You also need to know the opposite. So what is your weakness of character? That way, you know, if someone comes at you, that way you can put up a protective shield. It doesn't mean that that's a skill you can acquire. Maybe it's something you can work on, maybe it's not. But at least you can put up a shield so you can deflect people from coming at you and getting through and penetrating, okay? These are things that you want to write down and keep it to yourself. It's very private. And then I want you to go back and look at your answers and say, is that really who I am now? Or is that the old version of me? Or is this something that, you know, society or my friends and family, these are the answers they want to hear come out of me, but that's not really who I am. And it doesn't mean you have to know who you are. I mean, it's a learning process. Maybe you're not even sure what the answer is because you've been changing, or you've got other things going on, but this is a good place to start. Also ask yourself, what is your philosophy? Okay. What is it that you think about? What is your philosophy? So this is a starting point, okay, for you to go and get to know yourself better. That will allow you to make smarter decisions that are more in line with who you are and what it is you're trying to achieve in this world. And again, like I said, you know, it could be something where you write this down and then you burn it because you don't want someone to come and see it, you know, or you just tuck it away. And then maybe you compare it in a year or two and you can see how you've evolved, right? But anyways, these are the questions that you want to ask yourself when this card comes up, the Judgment card, for you to be able to rebirth yourself, okay? So now let's go ahead and look at your challenge. So when we have this Empress card, it's being clarified by the Seven of Wands and the King of Cups. And so when you have this beautiful divine feminine energy, and it doesn't matter if you're male or female, this is just the energy that's vibing here, okay? It's telling you to stand your ground. So if anyone's telling you not to behave that way, or, you know, why are you behaving that, if they're criticizing you, basically what this card is saying, tell them to fuck off, okay? You are standing your ground, you are who you are, and, you know, they just want to knock you off because maybe that's something where now they have to look at themselves and see what they're really like. And maybe they don't want to do that. They're afraid to see what they're going to find, right? Maybe they're going to have to find that they're an asshole and they don't want to acknowledge that, or that they're stuck and they can't evolve as a person. Maybe they don't have the skill set that you do and they're jealous of you, but this is their way of coming at you. They're going to take you down. A lot of the times this card is about people that have misunderstandings that are coming after you and to try and knock you down. You're further along down the road than they are and they just can't see it or understand it. So this is about you standing your ground with whatever's coming your way, okay? And then you've got the King of Cups here. So again, with this King of Cups, this is really that beautiful divine masculine energy with that outward focus of a king. And he's really looking at being diplomatic. He's able to take everybody's feelings into consideration before he makes a decision. He's the most intuitive of all the kings, right? Because he's the King of Cups. So he's really got his heart and his intuition in alignment with also making a judgment or having this diplomacy of a king. So, you know, he is really, yeah, he can be tricky though too, but he is really there for you to complement the Empress card. So it's really about continuing to stay in that heart and intuition and high vibing energy and not letting anybody take it away from you or to knock you off your block. Now, this is a challenge for you to do that. So your opportunity and your challenge are here for you to grab. That's up to you. Some of you can, some of you can't for whatever reason, but this is your overall energy. This is the advice and guidance from Spirit, and these are here for you to grab if you can. All right, Sagittarius, a lot going on for you. I hope that helps. And don't forget, I am running a special from August 8th to September 8th. It's 20% off 30 and 60-minute readings. And if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment if this resonates with you. All right, everybody, thanks for watching, and have a great week. Sending you lots of love. Bye for now.